Have you ever loved someone so deeply, so fearlessly, that you thought nothing could ever break you apart? That was me not too long ago. Hi. I've never told anyone this story except my therapist, but I'm ready now because carrying this alone has been eating away at me. I've struggled to trust, to breathe freely, to feel whole again. They say sharing your pain helps you heal. So here I am, hoping to find peace in the telling. I'm 27. 2 years ago, I matched with a man 28 at the time on Tinder. It was one of those rare, effortless connections, the kind that makes you believe in fate. Our first date turned into every weekend together. And before I knew it, we weren't just spending time, we were building a life. A year in, he moved. And with me, he was attending a local university, but his real home was across the country. Even when he'd visit his family during breaks, we stayed connected nonstop texts, long FaceTime calls that stretched into the night. We laughed. We dreamed. We fell hard. Everyone around me saw it too. You two are perfect, they'd say. I want what you have. But they didn't know that perfection doesn't always last out. It started during his final semester. He came back from break, different, distant, sulky. Said he was dealing with some money issue at school and might have to leave. I jumped in, helped him stay on top of it. He fixed the problem. I thought everything was okay, but then something happened. One day, he got into my car after class, eyes swollen, silent tears on his cheeks. I asked what was wrong. He simply said, "Don't. Push." So ID, and single quotes T. 2 weeks later, he told me his uncle passed away. He had to fly home for the funeral. That was the beginning of the unraveling. From that point, he stopped calling as much. Our daily texts became spotty. The connection that once felt electric now felt like static. When he returned, he said his childhood dog was also sick. And then when the dog passed away, he rushed home again. I understood. I gave him space. I wanted to be supportive, to show him I cared. I had a custom picture made on Etsy, something small, something sweet. I sent it to him, but instead of love, he snapped. Told me it was too soon. Said he wasn't ready for something like that. I apologized, genuinely. I didn't mean any harm. Just love. He forgave me, or so I thought. He returned the gift dot, and then came the message. I'm going to stay here a little longer. I'll be back soon. Only he never came back. One day during a FaceTime call, I noticed something strange. He kept smiling at his phone, texting while talking to me. Then suddenly, click, he ended the call. Just like that, my stomach dropped. Something wasn't right. I followed my gut. I downloaded Grindr, changed my location to his hometown, and there it was, his active profile, open, public, like we never existed. When I confronted him, he ghosted me. No explanation, no defense. 3 days later, a text arrived. Long, cold, detached. He said he resented me for making him miss time with loved ones. Said he needed to break up, that he wouldn't be returning. Just like that. No closure, no goodbye, just Silence. I didn't tell anyone the truth. I protected his image. I told people he was needed back home, that the distance made things hard. I didn't want to paint him as the villain, but inside, I was breaking. I had to pack up his things by myself. Every drawer, every hoodie, every piece of a life we had built, alone, and that pain. It carved out a space in my heart that I'm still trying to fill. So why am I sharing this now? Because maybe someone out there has felt the same gut punch of betrayal, the same ache of loving someone who disappeared without warning. Maybe you've questioned your worth or felt foolish for trusting Dot. If that's you, please know this. You are not alone. You are not foolish. You love deeply. That's a strength, not a weakness. If this story resonated with you, share your experience below. Let's build a space where heartbreak doesn't have to be silent. And if you're still healing too, like me, take this as a sign. You're allowed to hurt and you're allowed to heal.